He has the cultural taste of a fucking 58-year-old gay man.
You see what this is, Reuben?
Are you
this
gay?
Is, no.
I mean,
This
yes.
is toxic masculinity.
I know. That's all I've been getting from him.
Is what this
You've got
is.
toxic homosexuality.
Isn't that just AIDS?
Oh, very good.
Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
Hello, welcome to 10 Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, him, a big fat cunt. We've got a little not gay Tom, and we've got a very special guest all the way from the land down under. It's Reuben Solo. Hello, mate.
Oh, thank you, and you're welcome. It's good to be here.
Good to have you, mate.
I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it.
Yeah.
This is an absolute shit setup you've got here. I've got audio coming in through one microphone.
Yeah, well, yeah, like you'll only get it in one side of your headphones.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
It's quite off-putting.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah,
It's
we
not
like to throw our
conducive
guests
to comedy.
No, we want to keep you off balance.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Make it deeply disorientating in every way we can. I'm trying to get a delay installed just so it really fucks with people. Yeah, why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I thought you were going to start something off.
No.
So you're from Australia?
Yes, I am.
I've been to Australia.
Yeah,
Have
go
you?
fuck yourselves.
I went to Australia earlier in the year, but Freddie fell out with the promoter.
Oh,
and didn't
Freddie.
come.
It's good. It's good that you just said Freddie because I'd totally forgotten what his name was.
Just fat cunt
So
if you want.
fat
Honestly,
cunt.
just lean into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to go, but we don't talk about it anymore, and we certainly don't make it a big deal.
Yeah, I went. I had a great time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Whereabouts in Aussie you from?
Melbourne.
Oh, right. I didn't go there.
No, and good. I'm glad you didn't sully our beautiful waters.
Is it your first time over in the UK?
It is. Yes.
What are you feeling? What are you thinking about it so
Mate,
far?
This place, it's a mess.
Oh yeah.
It's an absolute shit show in the UK.
Yeah, it's dreadful.
Yeah, I really had the opposite feeling going to Australia. Like, I really would love to now sit here and like trash Australia because it's funny. But I got there and I was like, everything's really clean and it works.
Mate,
and
it's a beautiful country with beautiful people and beautiful rules that make sense. And over here, it's
I mean, that is not true. Like that bit at the end, you can
What?
get to fuck.
what the beautiful rules.
The beautiful rules of Australia.
What rules you didn't like in Australia?
Everyone's allowed meth. Like that. That seems like a bad one.
Meth is illegal as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, it doesn't feel it in Perth. I'll be honest with you, mate. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Perth is not really part of Australia though.
This is his own fucking place, Perth.
Yeah.
It's like even Australians are like that place is fucking backwards.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta fly there. You can't drive to Perth.
No.
I mean in theory.
Depends where you're going from. If you go from like the next town,
The next town doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's the most remote city on Earth. There is the city that is furthest from another city on the planet.
All
It
right.
is Perth, nothing, and then everything else in Australia at the
Yeah.
other coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do people even live there then?
Because there's loads of mines and thick people can
And
make
meth.
loads of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, so it's like Aberdeen.
Yeah. It's like hot Aberdeen.
Hot
Right.
Aberdeen.
Yeah.
For Aberdeen's at the top of Scotland, and
Oh,
that's like
yes,
North
that's
Sea
right.
bit.
Yeah.
And it's like a tiny little town in Scotland that's
I think
very
city.
rich, but
Uh-huh.
it's all full of fucking mining boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. There's it's a mining town, Perth, but a beautiful city.
Yeah, it is. There's really beautiful bits of it. Like it's really there's some bits not so beautiful.
For sure.
But really enjoyed it there. But yeah, I really want to get to Melbourne next time. It looks cool as fuck.
Melbourne's it's the best city in the world.
Yeah. Big
Yep.
shouts.
Big shouts. No, it's the only thing about Melbourne I don't like is the weather. The weather's not great. The weather's sort of like here.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
The weather's shit here.
Yeah,
It's torrential rain today.
in July
I
right
couldn't-
now.
I couldn't believe it. I'm soaking wet, by the way. No one
Yeah.
gave me a towel when I walked in, which
Yeah,
I
we-
would have appreciated.
We should do that really.
I mean, if we had a
Wait a
towel,
minute.
how dirty would it be by now?
I
Right.
would come on it.
Do you think
yeah.
you're coming to an Indian restaurant? What the fuck do you mean?
Give me a towel.
Is that a long haul flight?
Give me a goddamn towel.
Yeah. I like this is like a bad summer for us. Like
Everyone everyone's been apologising profusely for the summer that's going on here. And
Yeah, every year we try a little bit more to quicken up global warming, and it's just not really happened for us yet.
No,
We've had global wettening.
Yes.
That's basically all that's happened to us. I went to a festival last weekend and basically got AIDS just by being outside.
Where was this?
It was in the hills around here. And it was this weather for the entire time.
Yeah. Well, we've not had a great track record with the weather either recently in Australia. We had I don't know if you heard about Splendor in the Grass. We had a music festival last year.
No,
they basically got rained out.
Yeah.
It was all mud and they cancelled most things.
Yeah,
it was a disaster.
Pathetic. We just swim in the mud.
Yeah. You guys would sort of just soldier on, but we were like, this is unacceptable.
You do get the old bushfires as well. We don't really tend to get that. We never really get dry enough for a big fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't all the koalas die?
No, there's still some left, but I think some of them did.
But do you really?
You get them next time.
What do I really give a fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like if every koala, like he might care, but if every koala died, would you genuinely be arsed?
I'd be a bit sad.
I would be.
You wouldn't even notice. You wouldn't notice.
Well, no, I wouldn't in my day-to-day. Someone would have to tell me.
Exactly. If no one told you wouldn't give a flying fuck.
Well, that's true about loads of shit.
Rob,
that's true about everything.
I've got terrible news for you.
Right.
Every koala's died.
Oh, that's a shame.
It just happened on the way here.
Oh, how did that happen? Did you get into them?
Yeah. They're delicious. They are really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, every koala's dead. You're never going to get to see a koala again.
Oh, that's sad. I'd like to see koalas.
I'm quite upset, and to be honest, you've ruined the vibe of the podcast.
Yeah.
You haven't seen anything yet.
What do you hate most about the UK?
I hate the roads.
Yeah.
What don't you like about the roads?
The roads, well, they're built for horses.
Yeah. Australian roads are very big and wide. You'd love them. You'd absolutely.
Sorry. Are you suggesting that I would need a bigger car?
No, I suggest that you are too wide for British streets. I think there are roads that you struggle to get down.
We have footpaths in Australia. Well, I mean, you have them here, but they're not sort of.
I would counter that with British towns and cities are really walkable, and Australian ones are really spread out, and you got to drive everywhere, and he makes these suburbs really bleak and dead. Counter.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I'd rather be able to drive and park. You can't park here.
No, you can't.
Parking's non-existent. I rented.
If you are disabled, you can. It's the one thing where we make their lives easier.
All right, so you guys would be fine. But,
but you do. Didn't like the implication of that.
He's not wrong, is he?
No, I know. It's really hard to argue against. Do you reckon how fat do you have to be to get a blue badge? Like, is there?
Google it.
No, Freddie.
Google it.
Is there a Homer Simpson limit? Like, there must be like a number.
My dad has a disabled parking permit.
Yeah.
Does he?
He's not disabled.
Yeah.
He has one. He's got.
What's he pretending to have?
He had one for his mother.
Yeah.
Who has since passed.
Right.
But he still keeps it.
That's
in the
sick.
car. I think it's actually expired, but no one checks the expiry.
Yeah, exactly.
date,
Like, no one's getting like that detailed into it. People see like the blue badge, you go, all right.
Yeah.
It. I think I can get one for ADHD, which would be fucking great.
You shouldn't.
You can't get one for ADHD.
I think I might be able to. I don't think I should be able to, but it's funny.
You wouldn't be able to. You keep forgetting to apply.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine some poor fucker out with no arms and no legs, just a fucking head, just biting the steering wheel and trying to park.
Yeah, but I quite
and then
often
he
forget
gets
my
in there
keys.
first, and he's like, "Oh, I make lots of lists, so I need this space."
Yeah. Like I do just look. I've not applied for it, and like, I don't think I ever would. But I do tell a lot of disabled comedians that I am applying for it, just to like watch them get really fucking angry. It's really funny because they're already shaky. So if you get them wound up,
there isn't like a weight that makes you too fat enough for a blue badge. It's if you can't walk more than 50 meters to get to the shops.
oh mate, you can apply now.
Yeah.
You've never walked 50 meters.
How far is 50 meters?
Like, well, half 100 meters. You know, 100 meters race.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Half it. What Usain Bolt does in 4.5 seconds.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does 50 meters in 4.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
How do they? I want to know how they prove you can't walk 50 meters.
I think like they literally. I think someone just watches you with the clipboard and like, they go off you. Toddle.
No, but they'd have to trick you because the thing is,
what they've got like an ice cream van starts playing its music.
They go, your badge, you've qualified, but your badge is just over there if you want to walk and get it.
Yeah.
And then if you're successful, they go, you cunt.
Your badge is 49 meters away, but that KFC is 51.
Maybe they put something really dangerous behind him,
like a bear,
like a bear,
or
and they
diabetes,
and say you've got to get 50 meters, and if you get there, you don't get a blue badge.
Yeah.
If you don't get that, you get eaten by a bear, but then you definitely get a blue badge because you've been eaten by a bear.
I would take that.
I think
Yeah.
the bear's going to get you, even at full pace.
Yeah, but then you definitely get the blue badge because you're definitely disabled if a bear gets
This
you.
feels like dunking witches. Like, she didn't float, so therefore she's innocent and dead. Yeah.
We should bring that back.
Yeah, but for fat people.
Yeah, but for fat people, yeah.
Whereabouts have you been in?
Dunking fat cunts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
The problem is
Do you
you'll be
know
able to
what?
lift the stool
Do you know
to get him
what?
into the water.
I did a gig last night with Jared Christmas.
Yeah.
Right, we were in the dressing room. Great lineup, by the way. There was me, Jared Christmas, Finn Taylor, Kerry Marks, and John Bishop. Right,
Really good. No women.
Straight white men, the best of all comics.
I mean, if you don't want to refuse to be on that bill, then that's fine. That's you. That's you.
So anyway, we were talking, and Jared Christmas is like me. He's got a bit of timber, right?
It's not like you though.
What?
I mean, like you're in different leagues.
No,
It's like
no.
You're
We're
playing
in-
the same sport, but you're Champions League.
No,
I
no,
just
no.
want
we're-
to jump in here and say I have no idea what's going on.
Right. Yeah. He's trying to call another comedian fat.
He is
but,
quite fat.
Nowhere near this.
Anyway,
Okay.
right? So Jared says something, and this happens every once in a while as a fat person, is that you'll say something that comes out fatter than what you meant it to happen.
Yeah.
Right? So he said, "Oh, has anyone ever been weighed in one of those swings in water before?" What? That's what everyone said. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fat SeaWorld cunt? And
Like you're trying to weigh a manatee.
yeah. Yeah, and he was like, no, it's a real thing. We're like, no, it isn't a real thing. Poor bloke
One
got
of the
fucking rinsed.
swings
Poorly.
in water.
It's like a submersible swing.
Right.
In a, it's yeah, like
Because they can't be weighed on land.
no,
We couldn't get them onto the scale.
I think
We
it's,
need less gravity here.
so apparently,
No scale can withstand this pressure.
so apparently it's like weighing by like a different method, like the Archimedes method. You know,
Right,
like
to see how much water
jump-
pops
How
off
much it
out.
displaces.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's literally what you do. You Google water displacement weighing.
Yeah, like let's see. There we go. There we go. Weight calculator. Yeah. There we go. There you go. Yeah, so you can. Yeah, suppose. Yeah, the amount of water that goes out, you can work out the density of human blubber.
But he said it like we'd all had that experience in our lives.
Nah, just regular human scales for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Every scale experience has been remarkably similar in my life. I've stood on a little board, told me a number, and got off the board. That's the whole process.
I had a fat guy moment that night as well. 'Cause we
Oh,
ordered
yeah?
we ordered,
You do shock me.
we ordered some food, and I ordered some like katsu curry thing, and then I ordered some dumplings. And then Finn Taylor was saying, "What do you order?" I said, "Oh, I ordered the katsu." I said, "But I'm quite fussy, so I ordered the dumplings as a backup."
A backup?
Yeah. And he
in
was
case
like,
he doesn't like his food, he's got more food.
Jesus Christ, get a grip.
But,
man.
he thought it was like a side. But I'm fussy. I'm a fussy eater.
You were so fussy. Did you eat
can't-
all of both?
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
What a fussy eater. It's just a backup in case I
Fussy
don't
in
like
terms
both of
In
these.
terms of this isn't enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm very fussy. If it's not several kilos of food, I'm not into it. So I had a real I've had a real spanner moment over this week, and I've realised I've been doing something wrong for over 20 years, like daily. Like, do you ever want I've been opening packets of cheese wrong, right?
What?
Like, so like a standard Cathedral City packet of cheese with the the sealy bit at the top.
I'm familiar.
The sealy bit.
I'm not familiar.
Right, so it's got like what do you call that seal?
You sort of like tear it and then you can clip
You
it back
press it
together.
back together. It's like a resealable where you
bag.
press it back together like that.
God,
I have been opening those by getting at the top with my thumb and like peeling it apart like this. And I realised 2 days ago, you can just hold the sides and go poof.
Yeah.
And it just pops open. I've been doing that for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Every single day I've been like, fucking hell, why do they make them like this? It's really hard to get in.
Think of all the time you've wasted.
Yeah, hours.
Yeah.
Hours.
I mean, you'd have only wasted it on something else.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, I realised I was filling light. I learned how to refill lighters last year after doing that for like 25 years.
Wow.
Loads of, I don't know what else I'm doing wrong. I'm quite worried.
Comedy.
Hey.
Where have you been so far, speaking of comedy?
Where have I been? I've been London. I've been Bristol, Birmingham, Leeds, and Brighton.
Okay, that's quite a good spread. You've got a very good different
Yes.
flavours of Britain there.
Yeah.
Where's your favourite town so far?
I liked Bath. I
Yeah,
didn't do a show there, but Bath was beautiful.
it's very pretty. Yeah,
You got Wade in it.
You got Wade in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Because
Did a little callback.
Sorry, sometimes I don't understand what you guys say.
So just tune him out.
Yeah.
Is the accent thing thrown you? Like people having different accents and that?
Yeah. Well, no, not people having different accents necessarily. They all just, I mean, probably if I heard them like side by side, I would tell the difference. But I haven't been able to generally be like, oh, that's a different accent to the one I heard yesterday or anything.
Yeah.
But they're all just a bit, they're a bit fucked up. So yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, it's a bit hard to understand actually sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll talk to people in the crowd and then I'll just go, well, I'll move on because I don't know what you said.
Mate, Glasgow is the one for me where I've had that. And like, I don't want to be one of those cunts who's like, oh, I can't understand the Scottish accent. But like, there are people in Glasgow who it's like other cunts in Glasgow struggle to understand.
Right,
you know, and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm comparing and you just look like an English prick.
Yeah.
You just like, what was that, mate? Sorry, can you say it again? And everyone's just like, oh, fuck you. You just feel that energy of this English cunt can't even fucking understand us. I'm just like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Have you done anything that you wanted to do? Any ticked off any bucket list items for while you're over here?
No, I didn't even want to go.
Yeah.
So what's the opposite of a bucket list? Because that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Certainly didn't want to do this podcast. Can't believe you wrote me to this. I can't believe I've got a show tonight. I can't believe I'm here. What the hell happened?
Yeah, this is not going to help promote that.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
When does this come out?
Oh, not for a while.
All right.
No, it's like it's
Week
like
on Thursday.
next week or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, so
Well,
probably gone.
I'm at the Edinburgh Festival all of August.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. You'll be out for that.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you at at the Fringe?
None of our fans could afford to go to the Fringe,
No,
though. So,
I didn't
like,
think
you know,
so.
Yeah.
Just the tonic at the Mash House.
Oh, that's
Oh, nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Mash House is nice.
Looks like a good room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is good.
Have you not watched any football yet?
Did you say have I not watched any football yet?
Yeah. So have you?
Just rephrase that question so I can understand it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
like, put those words in the correct order. Fred.
Have you yet to watch any football?
Have you watched any
Have
football?
you yet to watch any football, Squire? Where have you got that?
Good
Not
grief.
live, no. Well, in fact, not in any form. No, I haven't watched any football.
Well, you're missing out on a uniquely British experience.
Is it even on at the moment?
Well, there's like pre-season at the moment, and like I think the finest of British sporting culture has been on display over this weekend. If we got to my email, Tom, I got to that Gateshead.
Yes, I
topic.
was teeing up a segue.
Yeah, no, I felt it coming.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Gateshead FC, they're like a non-league football club, tweeted to say that
Based in the northeast, by the way, as well. Which is...
near Newcastle, said, well, it's basically
wow.
the same. So they said, due to an incident on the
Yeah.
pitch occurring shortly after half-time, tonight's match has been abandoned by the referee. Now, if we go up to the video...
Oh, no. Let's let him guess what the
Yeah.
incident might be.
What do you think might...
Reuben, what do you think might cancel a match?
Where is Gateshead?
Gateshead is in the northeast.
Right next to Newcastle.
That doesn't give me any clues.
Near
really.
Scotland, just
yeah.
like, it's right at the edge of
Okay,
England.
I
It's
guess
very
what would-
cold. They're mad people up there.
The last town before Perth. Think of that.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I asked because I don't know anything about
Yeah.
anywhere. But I'm guessing, like some sort of a punch on, I guess.
No. I think everyone's been remarkably unpunched. If we have a little look at this video here, so that's on the pitch at half time. These are uninvited guests. What has happened here is, so they've turned up in a hearse, these people.
That's a funeral car.
Yep, that's a hearse.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun and a balaclava. And basically, some local dodgy types who were involved in the ownership of the club have been accused of being paedophiles by other dodgy fellas. And they have turned up at the match. I've got more links, so if you have a look in there, like the second one, there's more like context to this. You can see the leaflet they're throwing out of the window. So like you can see it on the video on the left. This is the thing they put out called Touchy Hutchy and Seedy Steve. And basically...
I think we had Touchy Hutchy on the podcast.
I think we've had him on. Yeah, I think we're sending him underwear. But yeah, it is basically the match got abandoned because these gangsters have accused other gangsters of being pedos, thrown leaflets out of the window, and done so many donuts in a hearse that they've ruined the pitch.
That was going to be my second guess, by the way.
On the tip of the tongue, innit? It's fucking amazing, this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I love that they've gone to like the effort of making a lovely like I like the font choice on the leaflet. They've gone. It's a good like piratey thing.
It really is. from a player's perspective, it's a real shame to have a game cancelled because of this. Because from a player's perspective, you can really play without fear now. Because it doesn't matter how bad of a game you have. It's not going to be the thing that everyone talks about.
It'll be the headline. It'd be great if you just got sent off 10 minutes before this. You'd be like, phew. Wow, that is really the pressure off me.
They probably called this in.
Yeah, like, guys, can we do the pedo move?
I like
the hearse.
I like the nicknames we Touchy Hutchy and CDC. They're like the nicknames that you see on stag do t-shirts.
Yeah, 100% is. Yeah, you see them going through an airport on the way to Benidorm.
Yeah.
Wait, touchy hutchy. Way. We should say, like, I've no idea if any of these people are paedophiles. You know, we've only got this leaflet's worth. All right.
Yeah,
you want
I'd
to go
like
on
to
record?
formally go on the record and say these. I know I've confirmed that these two.
These organised criminals definitely are paedophiles.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Great. Enjoy your tour of Britain.
Thank you.
I want to know where they got the hearse from.
Yeah.
It's obviously, they've obviously
And they
stole
left
it.
And they left it. They must have nicked it from, well, I assume from a funeral director.
Yeah. Did
It's
you have
probably
a-
where they nicked it from.
Do you reckon it had a body in it?
No, they don't just leave them in there chilling.
If you were stealing a
Do you
hearse, it might have a body in it.
Do you think they were like on the way to a
Sorry,
funeral and
sorry,
pulled up outside
they
a
didn't-
shop
yeah.
and like left it and they
They
just
didn't
jumped in and drove
they
off?
didn't Grand Theft Auto a hearse, you stupid
How do
cunt.
you know?
Well, yeah.
I'm actually on Tom's side here. I don't think we have all the information.
Look,
yet.
if we look
To be
at
fair, one of the easiest vehicles to do a Grand Theft Auto to because they are moving so slowly.
Yeah,
you know, you can
true,
get
yeah.
into them at 5 miles an hour. You could definitely nick one. But no, I think they probably just robbed it, mate.
that'd be a good mission on Grand Theft Auto as well.
What, steal a hearse,
Yeah.
drive around a local football club's pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking lovely touch the hearse. But yeah, fucking hard weekend for Touchy Hutchy and CD Steve, I'd say.
Yeah,
You know,
I
he's-
think that somebody needs to check in and make sure that they're okay.
Okay,
Yeah. And men's mental health is important.
right.
I agree.
Couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, I hope you kill yourself.
I'm not arsed,
I do.
I'm not arsed at all.
Yeah. One day you work up the effort to get round to actually killing yourself rather than doing it slowly.
I think the
with pasta.
the admin of killing myself is probably what stops me the
Yeah,
most.
it's the DIY.
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't put in a solid joint for a hook
He's
to
gonna
hang yourself
he's
off.
gonna get someone in to do it for him.
Yeah, he's
Get a
gonna have
bogey,
to. Yeah,
get a professional in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have to do it in water, isn't he? He's gonna have to hang himself in a sling in a bath. Fat man suicides, lovely stuff.
If you were going to kill yourself, how would you do it?
Massive overdose of heroin next to a cliff, and then just eventually fall off in it, and you wouldn't notice.
What?
Yeah,
But why?
just to make sure.
Oh,
No, but that's such a cunt way of killing yourself.
What do you mean?
It's such a fucking.
I'm definitely doing a lot of heroin. That's your chance, isn't it? That's your chance to do all the heroin.
Yeah.
suppose so. What if the heroin's so good you change your mind?
Then great, brilliant. No one ever talks about the positives of heroin, do they? You know,
Really?
but there must be some people staying alive for that next hit.
That's true.
Yeah. Thanks, heroin.
This episode is brought to you by
By
heroin.
heroin.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Why not? What's the heroin? What's the worst that could happen?
You guys know Rory Scovel?
Yeah.
Here's a great joke about if you want to kill yourself, why not try autoerotic asphyxiation?
Yeah.
It might be so good you wanna stay
Yeah.
alive.
But if not, you kill yourself and you have a lovely wank at the same time. Yeah, no,
I
can
quite
see that.
like the what's the one where they put a hose over the exhaust of a car.
Yeah,
and
because it's
then-
sitting down.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
still.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
yeah,
a car.
I've never.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, like you attach a hose to the exhaust of a car,
I'll be
put
honest.
it in
I
through
think
the window.
I've spent less time thinking about killing myself than you guys have.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we
Okay.
talked
I've spent a lot of time thinking about that. Freddie just thought about killing a lot. You know, not necessarily himself, just
Yeah.
anyone who can get his grubby little mitts on. I think.
Which is not many people because he can't chase them down. very
This
fast.
is it. Anyone who comes close enough.
Yeah.
No, but what I do
It's
is
sort of
I,
like a fat Venus flytrap.
yeah, I lure them into podcast studios
Yeah.
in countries where they don't know anyone or have a phone.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that was a big mistake on my part.
Why did you not get a phone when you got here? Like,
I've
just a
got
SIM?
an eSIM, which is a new thing I heard about.
We had one of those for this podcast for people to send in videos, but then we sort of like I think the renewal didn't work or something, so we lost the number. And then anyway, through a string of unfortunate events, Tom made it so a child got sent loads of violent pornography videos.
Yeah. By mistake, not on purpose.
Yeah, because they got the number off us, and they just got hundreds of the worst videos on the internet.
So we ask our fans to send in horrible videos and
Right.
we watch them,
Yeah.
but then we put out the wrong number by mistake. And
'Cause
all
we
of
had
our
to
fans
change
it.
sent
Oh
a
my
child
God.
a lot of horrible videos.
This is This is a disaster.
Yeah, but we've skirted over.
I don't know if you could. I don't know if you can air this.
Oh, we're way past that.
Oh, we could air it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we still got away with that because
Yeah.
we got told that the number was because someone messaged one of the fans saying, "Why are you sending all these videos to my kid?" Then we got told about it, so we just changed the number. But the guy whose phone it was never found out about us.
Yeah.
So
Specifically
so-
you,
Jesus
because it's
Christ.
specifically your fault.
It
for
was
giving out
your
their own
fault.
number.
Yeah.
So
look, it was
if
the
anyone's gonna
it was the
go-
limited company's responsibility.
I don't think it was the directors of the limited company's responsibility, actually. I think the directors of the limited company were very clear about what number they read out. And it just happens that one of the directors was quite irresponsible.
This is genuinely the only time this podcast done something bad, and I'm absolutely not to blame in
Right.
any way.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
just fucking loving it.
Yeah,
if you got 6 months in prison for getting people to send pornography to a child,
I think 6 months is
I'd
optimistic.
never stop laughing.
That'd be
Yeah.
a good special.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be great.
Tom goes to prison special. We've already got a replacement. We'll just get Lomas in. That will improve the podcast, if anything.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's press him in.
Although having said that, though, when he comes back, he'll be a very different person.
He will, yeah.
He would. Like, every time we shout at him for not being able to use a computer,
It's twitching.
he'd like hit you with like a fucking metal
He's
board.
just over there
Yeah.
sharpening USB sticks. Yeah. You'd like it, though. You got your back to a wall there. There's no one can get behind you. That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, I think he'd be full of rage.
Yeah, I think you'd do really badly in prison.
Dude, I think I'd be running it.
No,
in
no, no.
2 weeks.
You wouldn't be running shit. You'd be the bitch.
You're 4'6".
You'd be the biggest bitch in the prison.
They'd use you as the football in the yard.
You'd pass cum to the other sluts.
Yeah.
That's what you'd do.
You'd be the cum vase. That'd be your job.
Oh my god!
You know what? I might
Podcast
grasp
have I gone on?
I might grass myself up, to be honest. It sounds great.
Cum vase. Just in the corner, head up, covered in
flower.
cum. Singular wilted flower.
My flowers keep dying. They need
Saddest
cum.
looking daisy. It's like, kill me.
Or just a really erect daisy.
Yeah. Cum vase.
Oh.
There we go. But yeah, probably don't try not to go to jail
I think. That,
Yeah, I'd rather not.
I
if
think
possible.
that he would come back and he would be filled with rage.
and cum.
Speaking of which,
Oh, Freddy
a little
segues.
segue.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So if you can go onto the video that I've sent
Yeah.
you. So this is something that I found. Pause it dead quick.
Come on, Tom. You got this. You got
Okay,
this,
what
mate.
we doing?
All right, you
All right,
scrolled
okay,
away
so
through.
don't-
That's all
you
worked.
don't
That
need to-
worked. That worked.
Okay.
What you were doing worked.
Okay, get down. Get
Why
down,
would you
get
stop?
Down.
Fucking useless. If you want to throw anything at him,
down,
I'll think-
They're all
down.
talking at the same
I'm
time.
literally saying the word down many times.
Up,
Okay, now just
up,
stop.
Up.
can I throw batteries at him?
No.
Yes, you're
You
very
can't
much
throw
on that.
batteries at me.
All right, okay. So,
So we've already watched the video about 7 times now. So
Yeah.
we're real
So-
prepared.
Okay.
uh,
so-
this is a video.
Pause it, Tom.
I don't know which one you read because there's loads of videos.
Just stop. You're going to scroll up in a
Oh, my
minute.
God.
This is a.
I'm sorry about him.
This is a small
That's all
video of two people that have been in a car accident, right?
Uh-huh.
A young lady who's really having a go, and an older gentleman.
Uh-huh.
And she's very upset at this old guy's driving, and he manages to say
All right,
one
we'll-
thing
We'll just watch
that
it. You
very
always
much
like
pisses her off.
you always like telling us the whole video before we watch it. Let's just watch it, shall we?
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
watching this one first.
No, go up. That's
The
irrelevant.
first one, probably,
Goodness
Tom.
gracious,
First
man.
one. There we go.
Dude, you were going 20 fucking miles over the fucking speed limit. Now I'm getting fucking pissed. Here's my face again. Give me fucking.
Did you hear that?
Did it?
Dude, you were going 20 fucking miles over the fucking speed limit. Now I'm getting fucking pissed. Here's my face again. Give me fucking.
So that is a woman screaming in that guy's face. You were going at 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, and he looks down and he just goes, "You've got nice tits." And I walked away.
Like,
It's sort of a conversation ender, that one, which is good. Isn't it?
yeah,
Kill
it
him
is a
with
way out.
kindness.
Yeah, it is a way out. Like that guy looks like he's come in a fancy dress paedophile costume.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah.
unreal. Can we just scroll across so we can like see him, Tom?
I would love for that to be the ending of How I Met Your Mother.
Like you got real nice tits. It's like he is the sketchiest looking man I've ever fucking seen.
You remind me of the guy out of Afterlife. What's the guy? Have you watched
Ricky
Afterlife?
Gervais?
No, the other guy. The fucking. Never
I
mind,
don't know.
can't remember what his name is.
I don't watch it because it's shit.
It is shit.
It's really shit.
It is shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That was
fantastic. Look, I love a technique to de-escalate that, you know, like that is it's quite incredible. I think it is a gamble, that one. I think it's going to de-escalate sometimes because of the confusion. Most of the time, going to escalate it wildly. I think it's most of the time, 9 times out of 10, going to make things a lot worse.
It's a bit of a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate we didn't see what happened afterwards.
Yeah, I really want to see what the conclusion is.
They're married
from
now.
Here.
Yeah.
It's because, like, after this, I assume she's not going to just go, oh, thanks, right, on your way then. You know, I don't think that's the end of it, is it?
Yeah,
That's not the
yeah,
end of the discussion.
No.
I think he's going to get more of a telling off.
You've
for
got
that.
nice tits.
What? Like, shoot your shot.
You've got nice tits.
Oh, yeah. It's like, unfortunately, we can't corroborate whether that's true or not due to the angle of the video.
Yeah.
This is
She
like-
looks like she's probably got nice tits.
Yeah, I'm going to believe the guy.
Yeah, because I believe men.
This is almost the start of La La Land, isn't it? You know,
Outside the
currency.
cars, dancing
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly find this like less upsetting than La La Land. It's just
I
like,
actually-
I'd rather watch this on a loop for an hour and a half of that pile of shit.
I actually really like
I know you do because
Yeah,
you are a
why-
large fat homosexual.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What's wrong with La La Land?
I liked La La
Do you
Land.
like
I thought it was great.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it was
a-
so bad.
It was a time when Hollywood films weren't doing musicals. It brought them in. It was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice film.
Rob, you're so toxic, mate.
I really am.
This
yeah.
is it.
It's unbelievable.
And I think
No,
what we
but my
need to
missus
do.
who loves musicals
Yeah.
hated it. And I went with it. I went for her. I was like, she loves musicals. I guess fucking sit through this shit. And like immediately they all start dancing on cars. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's
Do you remember
sake.
that time?
All, right, all the way through it. At the end, I go, do you like it? She goes, no, I'm shit. And I was like, the fuck?
Do you remember?
That's the only reason I'm here. I wanted to go see Train Spotting. You didn't even fucking enjoy it.
Do you remember that time we did that gig and I think your ex-girlfriend was there?
Right.
And your ex-girlfriend was talking about wanting to take you to that musical. That
Yes. No, this wasn't my ex. This was my current missus, right? So my missus, right, she'd found this listing for a musical called, right, and I swear I'm not making this up. I know this sounds like I'm being like a fucking podcast cunt.
so funny.
The musical was called Woke, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not even joking,
Yeah.
right? Woke exclamation mark,
Yeah.
right? And it's a
Oklahoma.
right. It was a story of one. It was a hip hop musical
Oh.
about a guy discovering being woke because he has a daughter, right? And he's like, oh,
Oh,
now
no.
women are people, right? And that's
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
And obviously, that sounds like it makes me want to scoop my brain out my ears with a spoon. I don't want
Yeah.
to watch that. But my missus likes musicals, and she was like, oh, maybe this will be good. And we were in this green room with him and Paul Smith.
How the hell
and-
did you get into the green room?
Prick.
I'm serious.
No, not in the, they weren't in the green
the
room of the
musical.
musical.
Oh,
We're at a gig. We're at our gig.
It's like, what were you opening or
No,
something?
no. So she just found this listing, right? She goes, oh,
Right.
might go see this. And him and Paul just twigged immediately and went, oh, I've heard of that. It's dead good, yeah. And just start.
We spent an
feet-
hour. We spent an hour going.
Yeah.
It's meant to be incredible.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Everyone's talking
And
about it.
because-
You've got to go and watch it.
It was when
and
we-
she's like, oh, amazing. And every time she looks away, we were like, fuck
And
yourself.
because it was when we were first going out as well, so she didn't know comedians yet. So we leave, and I was like, you know, that's all shit, right? She's like, no, they're being really nice. I was like, I've known them for a decade. I know these cunts. And like, yeah, I ended up managing to talk my way out of it, but I was in some fucking trouble for a
Oh.
while. I really nearly ended up.
So
at
you didn't
Woke.
go?
Didn't go in the end. Thank fuck. You know, because Christ, come on.
I think it would have been fun.
Yeah, exactly. What doesn't scream fun about a feminist hip hop play?
I just really hate theatre. I just really don't like being in theatre. I like doing weird things that I'm not into, you know, like I went to a haunted house for her. That was fun. But like theatre, no. I can't sit still in the theatre for that long and be
Wow.
that bored.
I went to the theatre this weekend.
Did you?
I watched The Pillow Man. It's very good. It is bleak as shit.
Right. Here, I've immediately got 5 different ways this could be bleak, the
Yeah.
Pillow Man. You could be smothering.
Yeah.
You could be holding people down and doing sex things to them. You could have no arms and legs. You could just be a pillow.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Right, that's 3. Right. You could have
You
a
will not guess it. It is-
pillowcase over your head. KKK. That's another bad way.
Nice.
It is way more
Yeah.
bleak than you can imagine, right?
Raped with a pillow.
No.
Raped with a pillow. The most comfortable rape of all time.
Oh, that's lovely, actually.
Yeah, the worst part is it was a memory foam pillow, so she'll never forget.
You want to use a draft excluder. That's what you want of all the pillows, isn't it? Anyway,
So the
I don't
pillow.
think a draft excluder is a pillow.
all right, we're gonna get into the semantics of that. I think a draft excluder is a subset of
I
pillow.
don't know what a draft excluder is.
So you know how in Australia you've got drafts?
No.
It's just there's just no
There's
draft.
wind.
There's no wind.
in
Well, if you
Australia.
had wind, right,
Yeah.
it might creep under the door.
They're big glad of it.
So if you get it's like a long, sort of skinny,
Pillow.
Oh
squishy
yeah,
thing.
I've seen those. I've
You
seen those.
pop it under the door, it stops
Yeah.
the draft
It's
coming
like a
in at you.
snake.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't use them enough to have a name for them.
Yeah. If you did, you'd have some stupid fucking Australian name for
Yeah,
it. Oh,
it's a draftery dome.
Oh, it's a drolly wally. Yeah. Like when someone.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you guys. This is unbelievable.
Mate, in your stupid country, right? Like someone genuinely, unironically said fair dinkum to me, and I was like, "You can't actually talk like that."
Some
Like, can't-
people say it.
Yeah, I was like, "You come on." And I was like, if I'm like, "Core blimey, governor," it was too much. An unironic fair dinkum made my head fall off.
Fair dinkum it's a lovely phrase though.
Yeah.
It's got a real nice ring to it.
Mm,
Fair dinkum.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why we shipped you off over there.
Did you have any? Did you have any preconceptions about the UK before you came over here that have proved to be correct or incorrect?
No. I don't spend any time thinking about this place. I was having a lovely time in Australia until I got here.
Never even heard of it before you got it.
Right, I have genuinely been able to track my physical health deteriorating over the last 5 months since I got back from Australia. I can see how much less healthy I am.
How long were you in Australia for?
I was there for about 2.5 months.
And whereabouts?
Perth and Adelaide,
Perth
doing the
and Adelaide.
fringes. And then,
Oh right, you did the fringes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was there.
All right. Well,
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Dead
was
fun.
in one of the much smaller rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
I-
was actually in one of the smallest rooms.
At Perth, I was
time
in,
in Adelaide.
I think, the worst room on the fringe.
Oh.
I think my room was bad. Like, it was not a nice place to
Do you
be.
remember what it was called?
Drafty.
It was in the mess.
They didn't have any goddamn draft excluders.
I would have killed for a fucking draft. I was in the mess hall, but
Oh no.
yeah, it was terrible.
You can't do comedy in a mess hall.
No, it was like, yeah, you don't want to. An abandoned
You can't do comedy.
barracks. It's not really. You can get fucked because you actually can't. But yeah, it was fucking awful. But I had a good time. Like I'd go do a shit show and then go snorkel in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah,
So you know what, it's all right.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah,
That's lovely.
No,
yeah.
I
Do you
don't.
want to hear about the Pillow Man?
Oh yeah, Pillow
Oh,
Man.
I don't.
It is bleak. All right, so this
He'll
play.
tell you anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's better that you just get on board with it.
The Pillow Man was
I'll
only
just
a
send
small
some
part of the
tweets.
play. The play was. The play was a very bleak story,
Yeah.
and the Pillow Man was a story within it, right? So there's this.
So the Pillow Man isn't even the play.
It is, but it's like
within the play.
yeah, it's
It's a
within the
play
play,
within the play.
and then it comes back at the end, right? So someone tells a story about the Pillow Man. The Pillow Man is this person made of pillows, right? It's like feet of pillows. His feet
Is
are
this
pillows, legs
the
are pillows.
Freddy Quinne
Yeah,
story?
his teeth are little pillows. Everything's pillows.
His teeth are little pillows.
Yeah, everything's pillows, right? And basically, when someone's about to kill themselves, or when
Yeah.
someone does kill themselves, what he does, he goes back in time
Just sucks them off.
to when they're a kid, right? So this woman's about to kill herself because she's been like abused, whatever, since the age of 8. So he goes back to when this kid's 7 and goes, you know what you should do to save all this pain? You should kill yourself now, right? But then make it look like an accident.
Smart.
So
That's
all
really good
kids who
thinking.
die of accidents really have killed themselves to save everyone
Because
all
they're
this
being
pain,
nonce.
right?
Yeah.
But then the Pillow Man gets really sad about this, so he kills himself. When he kills himself,
How does he kill himself?
he sets himself on fire with
Quite a
petrol.
good way to kill a pillow.
Petrol.
Yeah.
That's the only way to kill a
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think about it, that is the only way pillows can die.
Nah, mate. I've killed a few in a couple of other different ways. It's like I've had a couple that have just got so sad they've just died.
So then the Pillow Man is dead, but then as the Pillow Man dies, all the kids who would have killed themselves,
Yeah.
they come back to life, and so they do end up going through all the pain, and then they do kill themselves. So it's double sad. It's quite a bleak play.
Cool.
But it's a comedy as well. It's by Martin McDonough, who made the John
sounds,
Bruges.
sounds
in
a
Bruges.
laugh.
There is funny bits, but it is very dark as well.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking wank. I'd rather watch the fucking woke feminist hip hop play.
Yeah.
It's about loads of other stuff as well. It's about a totalitarian murder investigation.
Again,
It's good. It's
It's
interesting.
made it even
Yeah.
worse.
I really enjoyed it. It's won lots of awards.
Have we finished the
Yes.
pillow
Yeah,
stuff?
we've done with the
have.
Pillow
Oh,
Man
excellent.
stuff.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You can
We're
tag
done.
back
We're
in
done.
now.
You can
We're
come
done.
back.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. Thanks for your little story time, Tom.
Thanks.
I won't be going to the theatre. It sounds shit.
Steve
I'm
Pemberton was
going
in it.
to message your missus.
Yeah.
And go, Hey, Mary Beth, guess what?
Yeah.
There's a great new play out. It's
Yeah.
called The Pillow Man.
Yeah.
You should take Rob to
Right.
watch it 3 times.
No, we've been together long enough now. She's stopped bothering.
Are you going to watch Barbie Oppenheimer?
No, I'll go watch.
Oppenheimer.
I'll go watch Oppenheimer, but
You're not going to watch Barbie?
no, I'm an adult man. It's not for me.
I
watched Barbie last night.
I'm more interested in watching Barbie than Oppenheimer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because
you
there's
have
gonna be kids there.
No, because it's
No, it's 'cause
fucking
he has the-
directed. It's directed by Greta Gerwig.
It's because
who's very good.
he has the cultural taste of a fucking 58-year-old gay man.
You see what
He
this is, Reuben?
Are you
this
gay?
Is, no.
I mean,
This
yes.
this is toxic masculinity.
I know. That's
Is-
all I've been getting from
Yeah.
it.
Is what this
You've got
is.
toxic homosexuality.
Isn't that just AIDS?
Oh, very good. Very good. That's the funniest thing that's been said today.
Yeah, that's why we keep. That's why we keep.
Yeah.
Every now and again. Every now and again.
Can't work a computer, but his age jokes are on point.
Yeah.
But
But like, I just find it like, and that's fine. Like, I don't really like care to go see what you're into, innit? But like, I think it's really, really funny. All the fucking like, there's loads of like, the Ben Shapiro's and all those fucking wanks getting like really angry about Barbie going to see it and then going, I didn't like this film. It's like, yeah, you're a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. And maybe it's for teenage girls.
maybe
maybe they'll enjoy it.
Well, it's not for teenage girls.
But
you
whoever
fucking
it's
moron.
for, what I mean is,
So-
if it's not for you, cool.
so the
Just
thing
fucking
is,
don't go see it.
I
you fanny.
quite like films, right? So
I mean, disagree. You like La La Land.
Do you mean food?
no. I like, yes.
He means the films on microwavable meals.
Ah, yeah.
Why he
He
them
eats
as
those
well.
too, yeah.
You
So-
like sitting in the dark and eating hot dogs.
Yeah. And then when the film's on, I'll watch it because there's nothing else to do, is there? So it's directed by Greta Gerwig, who's also done Lady Bird, Frances Ha, those kind of things. They're really good films, and they're about sort of like female coming of age films. And so that's what you're gonna get. And so for Ben Shapiro to be like,
It is weird, isn't it, that that's what he's into.
He's a bit gay.
For-
isn't he?
for-
Because normally,
You see what I mean now? You see what I mean?
for Ben
it's weird because in real life, when women come of age, he's like, nah, I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, Freddie watches all Greta Gerwig's films backwards, like Memento.
yeah, that's my favourite genre film, going of age.
Doing a Harry Potter marathon today. Going to finish with Philosopher's Stone. Really pop myself off.
Oh my god, that's a very toxic language, and under Mayor Sadiq Khan's new
What are you doing?
another segue.
Right.
I need to say, mate.
Oh, great.
to
You got another
apparently.
TikTok for me?
Yeah.
I've actually not got a TikTok for this. You might like this, you might not do. Stick it into Twitter.
Yeah.
The mayor of London, Reuben, is a guy called Sadiq Khan.
Sadiq Khan. Yeah.
And he has recently, like in the last couple of days, launched a campaign against misogynistic language, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Do you guys still have mayors here?
and
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Actually, I think
we've
we
got
have
a fucking
mayors as
queen.
well, but-
We've got a king, mate. Like mayors are the least of our problems,
it's,
isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Although you've also got a king, and it's our king, so you can shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, but that's fair. That's fair. That's quite embarrassing. I'm embarrassed about that.
Yeah, we are dogging you on the regular with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So every time you open your wallet, a little reminder. Yeah. Have a
Nice.
little look at your flag, top left corner. See who's there.
Nice though that the king has now got a little bit of a pay rise. That's good.
Yeah, that's nice. He was struggling. Yeah.
so anyway, with this, he's launching a thing where
Yeah.
if you hear your friend say like misogyny or something,
I
you have to
see.
go, mate.
Mate.
Now,
Yeah.
Very Australian.
Now I thought,
Mate.
I
Yeah.
thought
Misogyny, also very Australian.
you actually missed the tweet,
Oh,
mate.
mate,
You've
come on.
scrolled up and missed it. It was the first one. It's the very first one.
Yeah.
So what I think is mad myself
Yeah.
is that, and again, I might not know this because I agree there's things about the UK and politics and stuff I don't understand, but I thought the mayor of London's job was to make sure the bins get fucking emptied and to make sure that the buses run on time. What's he doing?
Mussolini.
What's he? What's
I
he
don't think
doing?
mayors do anything.
Yeah.
What, sorry?
Sort of a figurehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think
what
they do
the
Generally
fuck's-
in charge of policy.
But what's this got to do with him?
I don't know, like,
He's,
if people in London are getting misogynied, then I guess that's his responsibility.
I can't believe you're having a crack at the mayor for trying to crack down on misogyny.
Yeah. It's like,
I just
what's
think
he
it's a-
doing? Let
just-
people rape who they want.
But I
My
don't.
bin's still here.
Oh no!
His bin's full of women. That's the problem.
Hold on a minute, because you said let people rape who they want. That's not the the campaign. It's not like if I see a man rape a woman, I go, oh, mate, come on. Oh,
that is not on.
Oh, you've crossed a line there, my
Oh,
guy.
mate.
I just mean, I think it's weird
Yeah.
that he's
Anyone would
decided
be
that this
against
is
misogyny.
his thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's just shut up and do your job. Do you know what I mean? Like,
He doesn't have a job, mate.
he
Yeah.
does.
He's a mayor.
He's a mayor. That's
Yeah.
his job.
I mean, it's like it's
He
a
does-
stupid
it's
Victorian
it's a figure
job.
ahead of a.
Yeah.
What?
That's his job.
I can't believe you're having to go at my man Sadiq Khan over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
This is like
typical.
This is like like the first lady sort of thing where they come out with a little platform and they have
Yeah.
a little they have a little
it's like
go,
that,
you know,
yeah.
And everyone
then
goes,
we
good
also-
for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
well
it's
done.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
misogyny's bad. Well done,
We all agree
Sadiq.
with that.
Yeah. But sometimes it's funny. Like, sometimes it's funny, then it's fine.
Mate.
Come on.
Mate.
Come on. A little bit of funny misogyny. Good. It's
Mate.
good.
You need a button on this podcast.
Yeah,
you
we're,
can
just,
hit.
we're going to need that as a recording. Yeah,
The problem is
definitely.
that we're not mates.
Can we have one that goes, colleague?
We're enemies with mutual interests.
No one doesn't have the same ring to
Yeah,
it.
we are just united by circumstance rather than anything. It's like,
Well, I mean, my problem with this campaign, genuinely,
Yeah.
is that I think it's fucking stupid, and I don't think that politicians.
stupid,
No, I do. I
stupid.
genuinely think that it should. No, look, I'm not.
Stop
comes
telling
out
your
as
mates
proper
off.
misogyny.
I'm not defending misogyny. What I'm saying is that I don't think it's up to politicians
Yeah.
to give us this moral fucking
Who's
lecture
it up to then?
about what we
Who's
should.
it up to?
Yeah, who's it
Because
up to?
they're
Who's
not-
doing
They're
it?
not the arbiters of morality.
I mean, they
So-
literally
they
are.
literally are.
They
They-
literally
yeah.
are. That is their exact job.
No,
Is
no,
to-
it-
that's
no,
what
that
laws
isn't
are.
his
That's
job.
meant to be what
That's
laws
not
are.
what his job is.
What is
It's
his
not
job?
What his job?
What do you think?
It's got nothing
You
to
don't
do
know
with
what
it.
his job is.
Don't get
You
me
don't
wrong.
know
anarchy
shit.
here.
Don't get me wrong. You, by all means, just be a nice person, but you
This is
shouldn't
the
be
most-
lectured by these cunts. You shouldn't be. But my problem is,
Let people
is
be
that-
misogynists in peace.
My problem is,
Stop hassling us with your gentle nudges.
But my problem with this,
I don't like these good intentions.
Yeah.
my
Stop
problem.
politely correcting me.
My problem with this is that everyone who thinks the way that I think just so happens to be a massive cunt.
Oh, yeah.
So if you go
Let's-
down, all the people that are kicking off about
Yeah.
it are the worst people on the internet.
And you didn't let that hold a mirror up to you
No.
even in a tiny
Oh
way.
no, I've called it out. I'm well aware that at the moment I'm side up. I'm siding with the
Do you know
down.
how to look at the replies?
Fuck, man.
What is wrong with you?
You're all saying different things.
No, we're not.
Click on the
No,
Lawrence
we're not,
Fox
Tom.
thing. Click
No,
on
we're
the
not.
Lawrence Fox thing. The Lawrence Fox
Where
thing.
is the Lawrence
the
Fox thing?
Lawrence.
There.
I've never seen this before. But
Okay, but you've seen the words Lawrence and Fox.
they weren't on the screen when you were saying
Because you
it.
scrolled off it.
Right. So
Right.
this is Lawrence Fox kicking off
Yeah,
because Ramesh did something not funny.
Yeah, he did a little speech.
Hey,
It's
that was
clearly
where I
part of
was
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago. In
Ah,
Fringe.
yeah.
That's why we brought it up.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Let's move on now.
So Ramesh has done a little speech. I think, it's a part of the campaign, just basically spelling it out.
Yeah.
And there's no jokes in it. He's just doing a little speech. And then Lawrence Fox has got all angry. 'cause
Yeah,
he's a
yeah. But I don't
bitter
want
little
to.
wank.
I don't.
Lawrence Fox is.
Failed actor, failed musician, failed politician.
I feel like that was a bit of
cunt.
a biased take from you. Can we get something more objective?
Oh no,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
you wouldn't find many people to go, oh no, he's a nice fella.
Oh,
Do you know what?
He's
There's
like
a
a
really
right-wing talk
Lawrence
show
Fox,
host
trans
now.
lesbian of color.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
He's like a super
trans
anti-woke
lesbian, but
guy.
They've she.
no,
No,
I
he's
think-
doing a bit, going, anyone
Oh.
can be a
Yeah,
trans
yeah,
person."
yeah.
He's like one
Oh,
of them.
so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a. Oh, right. He's
There was
just
a really,
bad guy.
there's a
He's
really,
just boring guy.
Yeah,
More than
okay.
anything, it's like, I get it, mate. Yeah.
there's a really famous bit where he, during Pride Month, he got very angry and he just burnt a flag in his garden,
Yeah.
and it was the saddest looking thing
Yeah.
ever.
Just trying to set fire to rainbow bunting, and like thinking you're the
Oh,
good guy.
pride flag.
Yeah. And he was just like, yeah. He's like, he's one of those where it's like, yeah, maybe the gay people are the real Nazis, and it's like, okay,
All right.
yeah.
Maybe the Nazis are the Nazis.
Yeah, I think I think that tracks. But yeah, he was dead angry about it. So it's you and so you're going to join his little political party now? And
No.
be angry about misogyny.
No, I don't like the idea that politicians can get on a high horse and start talking about how you
It's the
shouldn't.
most obscene take I've ever heard.
Well, what's your take then?
Well, my take is the politicians are in. That's what we elect them to do. Essentially, is make the rules.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
literally the point.
That's
Uh,
summed
like-
it up perfectly.
Yeah, I think. I'll be honest. Of all the things politicians in this
He's got a
country do,
stunned face.
So-
I know.
so just
of
to-
all the things politicians in this country do, this is not on the list of ones
So-
I'm upset
so
about.
just to-
There's quite a few more.
So-
Let's- the Rwanda thing, the fact that we've got no money, the fact
So
that people are
just to- so
starving.
just
Rather than just
to-
going, hey, don't be a sexist.
Just to clarify,
Yeah.
if they passed a law tomorrow,
It's not passing a law, though. This is very different.
anybody-
You're making up a
just
new
a
thing
sec.
now, though, aren't you?
Well,
You're making up a new thing.
he said
You're making up a new thing, aren't you?
law. He said it's their job to pass the laws.
I mean, it is.
And then I looked really stunned because if they passed a law tomorrow that said anyone who does anything misogynist, any misogynist language, it's a £50 fine. You'd all be like, oh, sound, that's great.
This
great
is what's
news.
happened, though, isn't
What
it?
a super day.
This is a very different thing, though, isn't it? It's like it's a completely made-up thing you're getting angry about.
It
He's gone.
is.
What he's gone is gone. Hey, have
It's
a word
not
with
a
your
com-
mate. That's very different to there will be a fine for anything misogynist. It's
And
very
also-
different, isn't it?
No, but you just said it's their job to make the laws, and I'm saying
Yeah, it
they
is.
shouldn't
But-
have
yeah.
any fucking problem with stuff like
But
this.
like that is very
They-
different.
It's a PR movement.
Yeah,
It's just
this
PR.
isn't a law. This is nothing
Even
to
if
do
they
with
did
laws.
make that a law and
Yeah.
we disagreed with it, that's fine. We just
Yeah.
vote them out next time. That's what democracy is. We don't have to agree with everything they do.
Yeah,
That is
Okay.
their job. That's what we vote them in for.
yeah.
Okay.
I think this is very, very harmless and like good intentions.
And by the way,
like,
if they
you know.
did pass a law that was, 50, what did you say, £50 for
Yeah,
being
yeah.
that's fine.
Our business would struggle.
yeah.
Nah, like we'd really
Oh,
need
we
people to
would
sign up
make
to that Patreon. We just have to have
hell
a
of a
jar
lot.
in the middle of the fucking table, just slinging cash in it.
Yeah, a swear jar, but it's a
I'd have
misogyny jar.
Yeah, I'd have to turn up every day. I was like, right, there's 300 quid before we start. let's see if we, let's see where we get to.
Yeah, does anyone want to rent out a cum vase?
But yeah, I think going like a little message like that is fine. A law would be bad. I think that's a fine line to have.
I think it's gross for politicians to be like, don't be like that. Go fuck yourselves. Go
It's
fuck
such a
yourselves.
weird thing to
You
be annoyed about.
you guys don't seem to get along.
No.
No,
We're
that's-
just twigging. Yeah, we're very, very different people. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's all sort of like peace and love and like,
Yeah.
everyone's share.
But he
And,
also
um,
hates musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it does.
odd. You guys
Yeah.
are odd.
I'm heterosexual.
Mate.
Sorry.
Mate.
50
Sorry.
pounds.
50 quid in the jar.
Fine.
Oh, no, we're not having a homophobia jar as well. So I only have so much money.
We're in trouble.
There aren't enough jars in the world.
If we get Freddy a racism jar, we're fucked. But yeah, I reckon this one's all right. I don't care. It's just I don't care. I think with this, it's one of those where I'm just like, yeah, who gives a
I
shit.
just think it's all really performative. Do you know what I mean? I don't
Uh-huh.
like it at all. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just think it's. Guys, we should stop doing this. Oh, go fuck yourself.
Guys, we should stop doing this.
Who's
Like
gonna
the
fucking-
gentlest ask, and he's like, "Oh, fuck off."
Yeah, because the thing is the people that don't do it already don't do it. And the people that do it aren't going to go, well, if Sadiq Khan doesn't like it, then I guess I'm not going to bother anymore. It's all
But
bollocks.
it's not-
designed for a bunch of fucking morons like you lot to go, oh my God, yeah, it's actually great. Go
But the
fuck
problem
yourself.
is-
all three of you, go fuck yourselves. Reuben, it was
Jesus
nice. Thank you for
Christ.
coming on. Fuck you, fuck you, and especially go fuck yourself.
The thing is, though, there are plenty of knobheads on the internet providing the opposite message, isn't it? So, isn't it good that there is just like
Yes.
an alternative presented? Like,
And also,
you know,
they're not even. Your point doesn't even make sense because they're not actually telling people not to be misogynist.
yeah.
What they're
Yeah.
telling is they're
If
telling
you see your mate be
if you see a
misogynist,
mate-
go A,
call them out.
go A.
So they're trying
Watch
to change
it.
the culture.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not about the person who's doing it. It's actually quite a smart way of going about
It
it.
is,
innit?
and I'm going to stand here and say I think it's going to be quite effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you should formally rescind your. comment.
I'm going to say,
And I think
no,
also-
it's going to
I
have
think it's-
zero effect. It's
a-
have zero effect. If
wonder-
anything, I'm going to be more misogynistic.
Mate,
Mate.
I wonder what it is about this campaign to protect women run by two Asian men that you don't like. I wonder what it is. Wonder what it is, Freddie.
All
I
of
wonder
it.
What it is. Yeah. You want to take our country back, don't you, Freddie? Yeah. That's what you said before. Off air. You said they should go back
That's,
to
what,
their own
that,
country.
that's how
didn't
you
That's what
introduce
said.
yourself.
Yeah.
You shook my hand. You said, "I want to take our country back." I
Yeah.
said, I'm not even.
We're gonna
from
make
there.
Britain great again.
Well, I mean, that's because you were 40 minutes late.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. No, my bad.
Yeah, so that's the end of
Never
that.
try and make anything even slightly better. There we go. The Freddy Quinne platform.
Can you believe
Everything
I
is
wasn't
as
allowed
it
to go
is.
to Australia? Can you believe? If you're a fan of Dead Men Talking, then why not sign up to our Patreon? From just £3 a month, you get access to shitloads of extra content and loads of specials. And for now, we are doing I was going to say for a limited time only. It's not. It's from now until forever. We're doing a free 7-day trial, so you can sign up, check it out, see if it's for you. No risk, but we're so confident you'll love it, and we're so confident we'll stay that you'll become a Patreon for life. We hope you're enjoying this week's episode of Dead Men Talking, and
I don't care if you are.
here is a little sneak peek of some content from a previous Patreon-only episode. If you enjoy it, sign up at patreon.com/deadmentalk.
Your best friend has been caught with a boot full of dog heads. He's blaming you. What do you do?
He's a
I think we need to
policeman.
adjust this. Someone has put a boot full of dog heads in your boot.
Right.
What you do?
Could be
How
quite
do you
annoyed. I've just got a new car.
I've got this down. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Right, so pull me over.
Woo! How much of this charade do I have to do?
Okay.
Wind down the window.
You're
Excuse
right.
me, sir. You all right?
I'm fine.
It's just you look very fat.
Been eating today, sir?
Can you blow into this, please? I'm showing a dangerously high level of hash brown.
What's your badge number? I'm going to report this. What's your badge
It's
number?
a good technique. Turn it around on him straight away.
What's your badge number? I'm going to report this. I think that's very unprofessional.
Yeah.
Now, what's your reason for pulling me over?
Well, I'm from the fat police. I noticed your suspension dragging. Do you have a license for those tits?
Are you, is this because you're so heavy or there's something in your boot?
Well, you can check my boot if you want.
Okay, I go. It's my boot opening
Okay.
noise.
I thought it was Freddy trying to breathe.
So I'm just double dropping chicken nuggets in
Hurry
the front
up.
seat.
Hurry up, officer. I'm late for the art exhibit
Okay, why have you got a burger there? Why have you got a burger in your hand?
because I'm hungry.
Uh-huh.
I'm on my way to the art exhibit.
What art?
Conceptual art
Uh-huh.
at the Manchester MoMA.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have to drive this exhibit of realistic but fake looking dog heads to there.
What's
because,
the name of the artist so I can just pop them into Google?
It's me. I'm the artist.
You're the artist.
Yeah,
You've got an exhibition at the Museum of Modern Art.
Yes.
What's the exhibition called?
The exhibition is called a fascinating insight into.
Is this curated by Lemony Snicket?
It's called
A fascinating insight into what?
Dogs.
Into dogs. It's a fascinating. What? So that's the name of the exhibition. So there's Insight to Dogs. And what's the name of the specific piece within the exhibition? That fascinating insight to dogs. What do you call this sculpture?
This sculpture is called Unleashed.
Unleashed. Okay. Like your comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Fascinating
what does-
insight into
what-
dogs. And then there's just 40 dog heads.
Have we got a lovely question or something, Tom?
Oh,
Is it
that's
that
Oh,
sort
have
of
you got
time?
advice as well?
Do you want a
yeah.
lovely question or do you want advice from a cunt?
Let's do advice from a cunt.
Advice from a cunt.
I actually don't care if any of you live or die.
So advice from a cunt, and then it's Freddy's face. So
Yeah,
is
That's
that,
the
are you
cunt.
the cunt?
That's the cunt.
I thought it was going to be people writing in with advice.
Oh yeah.
No,
Well, they're
they
asking-
want advice.
They want advice. For some reason,
Oh.
they're asking us.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like unsolicited advice. You know,
Yeah,
sort of-
just advising people who
That,
don't
I feel
want
like that's been the last 15 minutes. I didn't enjoy it.
Let's get
Every week I've got to do this.
let's get a man that's written in, given those are the only opinions I care about.
Okay.
Mate.
let's go. Let's go with this one. Keep this anonymous, please. They're all anonymous.
Thank you, James.
I think my brother listens to this podcast too. One Christmas, my dad and I were drinking, and he told me when drunk.
Can I just stop you right there? He's about to tell a story about Christmas and his dad, and he started it with, I think my brother listens to this, so keep it anonymous.
Yeah.
He's really given his brother all the information he needs right at the top here.
Yeah.
Well, he said, one Christmas, my dad and I were drinking, and he told me while drunk, my older brother wasn't his. We have grown up thinking and assuming we were all proper siblings. Does my brother have a right to know?
Well, I wonder who this could apply to. Of all the people that listen to this podcast.
Well, it's certainly not Rob because he doesn't know his dad.
Long gone.
I'm a bit worried because my brother does listen to this podcast.
Yeah, does he look anything like you? You've got a tall brother.
He is actually quite tall, yeah.
Right, there we go. I think.
But my dad's really small, so if anything, he's
Right.
not. So,
So did you write this?
no, I'm not going to write an advice for myself.
I could really see that. Boy, please, misters, can you help us? I don't know if my brother's my actual brother. I need some assistance.
I'm stuck in, please, I need some advice. I'm stuck in prison and they're using me as a cum vase. I can only fit so many flowers in my little mouth and every day I'd gurgle on men's cum. It's not great.
Does the brother have a right to know? Probably.
No, go fuck off.
So, are we allowed to give advice, or is it?
it's advice from everyone.
Oh, okay, advice from everyone. All right.
Yeah. Because
Just
we need
Well,
to.
my advice would be don't listen to what Freddie says.
Yeah, that's always great advice. That's the only real advice we can give on
And
this.
my advice would be to go see Reuben in Edinburgh. With anti-plugged his stuff.
I didn't pick up on what was happening there. Right.
I would say that if you were out, I think anytime that you have a conversation with someone and you're pissed, that doesn't count.
What?
That doesn't count.
But like,
That's fair to say.
what is it in Venus Veritas? When in Truth in Drunkenness, like people often spill secrets in it when they're pissed.
Sure.
Is
And
this
just
a way
because-
of you saying that you don't listen when a woman says no because she's pissed?
It does sound a lot like that. Yeah.
I mean-
In my defence, she was far too drunk to be coherent. I could not hear her no.
It's not like I take the opinions into account sober, to be honest.
Just because you think right, because you're immediately siding with the dirty dog of a dad here, aren't you? Like,
No,
Well, it's not dirty dad.
Oh no,
It's
it's not
dirty
dirty
mum.
dad's dirty mum.
I'm
But
siding
you're going,
with,
the secret.
I'm siding with alcohol being not a good basis for you to basically say
but you
something
know
that might
when
ruin
someone's
your brother's
being
life.
truthful in those
Yeah,
situations.
no one's going to make that up when they're pissed.
Yeah, like and
But some people, when they're pissed, they talk all sorts of shit. Like they'll sit down and they'll
what are they
say.
getting out of this?
Sometimes when people get
My
really,
brother,
really-
your brother's not my
sometimes-
kid.
Sometimes when people get really, really drunk, they'll sit down and they'll say that they're the greatest producer in podcasting.
Yeah, sometimes
and
over and over again.
and that we
Not
don't
only
know
that, the best
and that-
producer in the country, bar none, of any medium.
and that we
Say
don't
it
know,
sober, true.
and that we don't know how much money they've turned down to work
in order to do this.
to work with this.
over and over again. Stack Do Special coming soon to Patreon. I think the brother has a right to know who his dad is. I'd like to know who my dad
I
is.
think you need to confirm it with the dad sober first.
Yeah, definitely have a check in.
Yeah.
But like, also, it's definitely going to be true.
It could have been. I mean, the dad might have been thinking he was speaking to the wrong brother.
Oh yeah, really
Yeah.
drunk.
You don't even.
I think you all need a DNA test.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, maybe just try and steal some of your dad's cum and get it tested.
Also, we don't know how old these people are. I think that's a consideration. Like if the son is like 6 years old, if the
Probably
brother's
wait a
6 years
bit.
old, yeah,
Yeah. But it sounds like, if the brother is 6 years old and listens to this podcast,
Yeah,
we've got
bigger
problems. Yeah.
I think
That's fair.
I mean, there's like all advice really. Blackmail.
Mhm.
Blackmail the dad.
Yeah.
Say, I've got a secret. Give me some money. I'm going to tell
Yeah.
him that your brother.
Yeah, that is how blackmail works. Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for explaining it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good tactic. Yeah.
But you're not going to blackmail the other one. I'm just making sure everyone knew it was
Yeah.
blackmail.
I just think stuff like this is if it's not your business, then just stay out of it.
I mean, it is a bit his
it's
business.
not really.
Because now he doesn't know if his brother's his brother.
Yeah.
What's going to change?
Yeah.
He
Should've
could shag him.
What?
You're not allowed to shag your brother,
True.
but you are allowed to shag your not brother.
Well, it'd be
Your
still, it would be a
half-brother.
Yeah.
Well, it might not
Right,
be his half
Google
brother.
it.
It might
It'll
not
be
be
his
It might not
half-brother.
be his half brother.
It still
Google it.
would be,
Are half
yeah,
siblings
yeah.
allowed to have sex?
Oh, I'm
No,
sure
they're
that,
not.
but
They're
they
not,
might
no.
have different mums anyway.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if his brother was black? This whole time. And he'd just be like, yeah, it's just one of those freak genetic things.
It's like the opposite of an albino.
Yeah. That would be amazing if you could just randomly have a black kid. Because like what would be great about that is every now and again it'd happen to a bad racist, and then then you've got a sitcom.
There's a Chappelle sketch about a blind man who's black.
Bigsby something.
Yeah, something.
Clayton Bigsby. I think it is.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, it's very, very good. But yeah, like I think they like probably has a right to know, innit? Because he might give a shit. He might not do. You know, who knows? But
I mean, I personally probably wouldn't, but
I'd do it. Get drunk and do it for a laugh. Like, you know, ruin a dinner. You know, make some drama out of it. If you're going to do it like, you know, like someone's wedding or something, proper kick it off. And just be like, you know, a funeral, something like that, with the whole family's together, and just be like, and he isn't even your son. You know, like make it like an EastEnders episode. Yeah, proper kick it off. If you're going to do it big time, rip the bandage off, make sure everyone knows at once.
It probably is important, though, like for health reasons as well. If there's like hereditary things and stuff, his dad might have something that he's going to catch.
Yeah.
His real dad.
Wow.
Yeah. Like his real dad, who he doesn't know.
Oh, right.
Could have like gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Then he might catch it accidentally if he doesn't know it's his dad.
Or you could shag your actual sister by accident.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're really obsessed with this incest angle.
He's really laid into it, hasn't he? I can't be the only
Maybe
one
they
to
could just have
notice.
sex with their family. I don't know. Maybe they could like video it and send
maybe
me
the mum and dad are out, and then the older sister has to babysit,
Yeah.
but really she gets... Yeah, that's...
Someone's got to get their head stuck in a washing machine at some point.
Yeah.
What's... so I think that one is just...
Ignore. Yours is ignore it. Like all
Ignore it.
Mine's
That's
just ignore it. It's nothing to do with you, so just fucking
It's nothing to do with you. Your brother.
You what?
It's his brother.
Yeah,
It's a bit to do with him.
It's a little bit.
It's not really his thing.
Yeah.
It's not really a thing.
Not
Just-
really his thing.
If the dad wants to have the conversation, then he will do. Other than that, just put it to the back of your mind and just think about other stuff.
Just bottle it up, squash it down, never deal with the problem.
That's how you deal with men's mental health.
Yeah.
That's what you do,
Yeah.
is you go, oh shit, this is bothering me. I best not think about it.
Do you remember
And then
when he
you
tried
get
to
on
say
with
I
your
had
fucking
toxic
life.
masculinity
Yeah,
earlier?
I
Do you remember
remember.
that?
I
Do you remember that
do
little
remember
move?
that,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Nothing.
This is
There's
the
nothing
most
toxic about that. It's how you,
podcast.
it's how
There's
you
nothing
deal with-
toxic
it's
about that.
how you deal with things. You go, this is upsetting. I best not think about
Freddie,
it.
you're a sad, fat alcoholic. I don't think you're the guy to come to for advice on how to live a happy
It
life.
works
Well, then
so
what?
well.
We'd have no
it
feature.
works so well.
No, it doesn't.
It works
You're miserable.
brilliantly.
Your life is bleak.
It works.
Your
It
life
would
is
have
so
been
bleak.
anyway. All you do is
At
you
least
go,
now he's drunk.
you go, this is upsetting. God, this makes me sad. I'll not think about it. And then you don't think about it, and then
No.
it goes away in time.
No, you think about it, you deal with it, you confront it, you work on yourself, you get better, and then you're happier.
Yeah.
That's gay.
It is pretty
So
gay.
gay.
It is gay.
You're calling me gay? You work on yourself, you get better. I'd rather watch Barbie and suck a dick.
You guys are the most complex individuals. You're so like all your opinions. They don't make any sense. There's no
There's no
internal
through
logic to
line.
them.
No. every opinion is like you spin a wheel and you just see which one we've got. No, just all of us.
No, mine's all mine. No.
No.
Mine,
No.
mine
Yeah.
is mine. There is an underlying
fatness.
There is an underlying
Obesity.
consistency.
Yeah, the
about my
consistency of
nose.
panna
An
cotta.
underlying heart
It's
problem.
the same consistency that is.
Like a smooth peanut butter.
Every musical ever is about dealing with your
Yeah.
own problems, and
That's the whole point of them.
yeah,
I just like the songs.
they sing their thoughts though,
Yeah.
and you're
What?
like, no, fuck, let's not even talk about them.
Also, you don't like music, but you like
Except for
musicals.
Elton John. The only music he likes is Elton John
Oh, that's 'cause
and
he's
musical
gay.
soundtracks. And like, literally the only music he likes, Elton John and musical soundtracks.
So
I'm not even
bizarre.
joking.
So
But has no access to his emotions. It's
No. My
so
whole
weird.
thing
He just
is-
likes Crocodile Rock.
with
Crocodile cock.
Because you're gay.
my whole thing,
Another highbrow gag from the sound desk.
especially Especially, right, with stuff like the whole mate campaign and the whole fucking this. It's just...
We've circled back.
You've talked about this. You've talked about this quite enough, mate.
It's just
No, seriously.
you do
Mate.
you. That's
Mate.
the whole thing. You do you. Whatever you fucking want to do is up to you. Don't fucking
Be a ballerina or
Well,
a
that's quite
sexist.
progressive of
Just
you.
whatever you want to be.
Well, it is. It's a progressive way of looking at things. I go, I'm not fucking. It's not for me to tell anyone else how to do their
He's so
fucking thing.
liberal.
What if there's
He's liberal to
something wrong?
racists.
What if they're a bad person, or what if they're a sad person? Both things which could need work.
Yeah.
You're obviously both.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
bad and sad and fat, and all three you need to work on.
Can I just say how great it is to have you here, Reuben?
You're welcome.
I mean, I
insulted by a 6-year-old.
No, that
You're
wasn't
bad and sad and fat.
like Dr. Seuss telling you off.
I'm trying to speak it in your language, mate. I'm just trying to dumb it down as much as possible.
I'm like, can you argue with any of it?
Yeah. So I don't think for a start, I don't think I'm bad. I think
Okay.
that I am just at peace with what I am. So I think a lot of
Like
you-
It's
Dennis
almost
Nielsen.
like Hitler.
So, for example, Rob is, I know that Rob thinks the same about me about that bollocks campaign. However, because Reuben's here, he's showing off. But I guarantee the minute that you leave to do your gig tonight, he'll be like, fucking bitches. Like, 100% he will. I watched him hit a woman once. He's unbelievable.
Well, yeah.
And he made that sound. He
Yeah, but
laughed.
to be fair, your mum loves it.
So, and I'm not sad because I've spoke about this before. I don't have extremes of emotion.
He has no emotion,
So,
so that's
not
functionally
no
the same
emotion.
as being very
When
sad.
I'm happy, I'm like, oh, that's all right. And then when I'm sad, I'm like, ugh.
He
That's
doesn't
it.
enjoy anything, which is
Not really.
one
no.
of the symptoms
Not
of clinical depression.
Not massive enjoyment and stuff. I just
I'm
have
not
like
a massive enjoyer of stuff.
I just have a
Listen
base-
to him. He's trying to argue his life's not
I
bleak
just have a
by
base-
saying he doesn't enjoy anything.
I have a base level, and I don't deviate much off that.
But it's not bleak. Like
No.
nothing about it's bleak.
I mean, the fat one's fair enough.
You got me there.
Yeah.
hard to
I
argue
mean,
on that one.
it's, you know.
Fucking hell. Can we have a lovely
Hard data.
question?
Let's have a lovely question.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Tom's lovely question. Oh, isn't that lovely?
So are these questions from Tom, or
No, these are from
He
the
curates
listeners again.
them.
Yeah, I did write them all myself, but then I just got bored. I got the fans
Okay,
to
so
do it.
you really
I'm
should
lazy.
should rename the segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, should
Yeah.
do, yeah.
Mong's lovely questions.
Also, by the way, this seems suspiciously similar to the previous segment.
Shh. Whoa, hey, Reuben, don't show him through the looking glass.
This one actually could have gone in the other one, but let's go for it.
Okay.
When is an acceptable time to be a grass?
Yeah, it sounds like an advice
This
question.
is an advice question.
It's probably
It's
could have gone in
fucking
the
lovely
haven't you?
question.
Just read it out
Just
anyway.
read it out anyway. Fucking hell, fine.
You guys have had two segments that have been one segment, and then you've shown me two TikToks, and you've called that a podcast.
Yeah. Oh, we've got worse to come.
Sorry, we can't.
How much longer?
We can't
did this
all
go
be
for?
avant-garde like you, Reuben, drawing graphs in live real time. Can't all be inventive
Well,
and reinventing what comedy
no,
means. Some
yeah.
of us scrape the barrel and make money off retards. That's right, I said it. Retards.
£3
all
a
of
month.
you that listen, stupid idiots.
Yeah, they are.
Thank
to be
you.
fair.
Thank you for signing
£3
up.
a month, though. Get on Patreon. Cheers.
Thank you.
You can have a free trial because you're too stupid to cancel it, you fucking morons.
Go on.
Right, read your lovely question that's actually an advice bit.
Well, I could do another question. That's
Just
more of a
fucking
question.
read it.
If you could stop any crime from ever happening again, but to do so, you must first commit that crime and take the punishment, what are you going for?
So I thought that initially when you said that, it was like a single crime. So it wasn't like assault or burglary. I thought it was like assassinating JFK or something.
Right, well, that is very much a one and done situation.
we can't do that
Yeah,
again.
you don't get a lot of copycat JFK assassinators.
But that's what I thought you meant. Like if I assassinated JFK, but no one
Right,
did it again.
Some poor guy called like Johnson Fred Killington. Oh God,
Sorry, Johnson Fred. If that isn't nominative determinism on his part, who knows what is? Johnson Fred. Wait, why is he called Johnson Fred?
What do you mean? I was just
Johnson Fred.
Just go with John.
Yeah, but Fred's
Well, I
his
didn't
middle
wanna-
name.
I didn't want to do John because that was the original name.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson
Mixing it up.
Fred Killington.
Jed.
Yeah.
Okay.
James?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Jason.
Johnson, Fred Killington.
Jason, you get the joke. I don't think you need to psychoanalyze.
I mean, I'd go with Jill because I'm not misogynist,
fine.
mate.
Yeah.
No, well, you just want to kill women, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got nice tits.
He was waiting for that call.
He was
back.
waiting.
He was waiting for that
It didn't
for
really
ages,
make a lot of
wasn't
sense.
I kept forgetting about it.
Hey, if you'd have said it to me, it would have.
Yeah.
Right, so anyway, I'd fuck a child. No, I couldn't.
You'd only do that just to stop me from ever being able to again.
Yeah, I just want to destroy your hobbies. No, couldn't do that one. Can't
that's
be doing
tough.
sex crimes.
That's really
can't
tough.
Be sex
It's
crimes.
almost like because if you don't do a really bad one,
Yeah, you're a bad guy.
Nah.
Do people know
Right.
that this experiment exists? Because they know that you.
Yeah.
It says everyone
Everyone
knows what
knows
you
what-
did. Oh, but not why you did it.
I've got it.
Shit,
Right,
you've got to
right.
take the moral shame.
So I got it. Littering. So
oh, what a big
right.
swing he's
no.
made.
Oh,
Oh, what an edgy boy.
Number one. Right. It's going to make everywhere tidier. Number two.
Number two, you got a lot of chocolate wrappers in your car.
No fly tipping because that's under littering.
Yeah.
And number three, no
Fly
like,
tipping. It's
no
when people just
like,
leave shit
no
like a mattress out.
dumping of industrial waste because that's littering, isn't it?
This is not a bad answer.
Yeah.
Thank
Could,
you
could
very
really
much.
make the world a better place.
Thank you. And all I have
Is
to
littering
do,
the same as dumping?
I think dumping industrial waste is a different crime.
I think it's a different crime with a different
Yeah.
punishment.
No,
It
but
is.
it's littering.
You're not getting an on the spot fine from the council because you've dropped off nuclear waste. I think it's a different department, man.
I'll just put it in the bin.
Yeah, I don't think you can cover quite as much. I like the attempt, but I don't think you can cover industrial
Which bin
waste
does this
as well.
radium go in?
Yeah, I think fly tipping has different fines to
all right.
littering.
Okay, probably fly tipping then.
Yeah, not a violent crime. You don't want to remove violence from the world.
No, but everyone will know that I've done it, but not know
Yeah,
why.
but an assault, just
Yeah.
assault. If you just don't like, if,
Maybe
you know,
assault.
someone just knows you punched someone. No one gives a fuck.
No, but some
I've punched
people
people.
need to be punched.
I've done exactly. So you could just do an assault and then be like, sorry, I punched Freddie Quinn, and everyone will be like, cool, thanks for punching
No,
that
no,
piece out.
but then
Also-
punching
also-
doesn't exist anymore. Then
Good. There'll be less rapes
What?
because people won't be punching as much.
Yeah, I think but no, I think he's got a point here. I think you could do a really lower class of
Yeah.
a particular crime
I don't
and then wipe out all the high.
Well, this is it. I don't think you can do a rape without an assault. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, so what about if you just squeeze one tit?
I mean, even
That's an assault.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and then
assault.
that
So I've
wipes
stopped
everything
assault.
out.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
So,
you made it like a sex assault. I was just gonna
Yeah, you
like,
could just
I was
do
just
a-
gonna shove someone.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then they can't shove or grab.
No,
in
that's
order
the
to
same
get
as
them.
my littering
No,
thing.
no, because
That's
But then
the
you get
same
some
as-
out of it if you
All
grab
right,
a
yeah.
tit.
If you manage to do a
What
sex
are you
crime
in
without
prison
pushing
for?
or grabbing,
Shoving.
yeah, but you just take the punishment is you get a caution or whatever it is. So then no one's allowed to push or grab. You can't do a sex assault without
They're
pushing
still,
or
by the way,
grabbing.
they're still not allowed to push or
Sure,
grab,
but
which
it's
is-
been removed, in this
it's
hypothetical.
impossible to
It's
do now,
impossible
yeah.
to do. So then, right, if you manage to do a sex grab at that point, fair play, well done.
No.
At that point, it's quite impressive.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you're
So
allowed.
you have to
Yeah.
pick push or
Oh,
grab.
you could do a Cosby.
I suppose you could do a Cosby.
You could do a Cosby.
Yeah.
That's the only ones
you
left.
have to pick.
But you're still removing a lot of them.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you got to make them work a bit harder for it,
Yeah.
and I think that's a good thing.
And at low risk to yourself as well.
Low risk to yourself, exactly. Yeah, like because if
So
you get
you
caught
grab
squeezing a
someone.
tit, you're out of comedy, innit? You're out of comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, depends. Very much
I mean, you
depends
guys
on
aren't
how
really
many
in
tickets you're selling.
comedy.
You know. But yeah, like so, I'm not grabbing a tit. I don't want to grab a random tit.
No.
But I'll deck a guy to stop rapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a hero. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good one. Because like burglary, it happens, but it's not like every day,
Freddie,
society
you
goes
look
on.
like you haven't been able to compute anything we've said in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
So it involves
Sitting there-
ethics.
Yeah.
And it's like
Stunned look at
he's
your
heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows what morality is as a concept. He's just never felt it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I keep hearing a single word and it triggers a fantasy, so I just fucking just fly
Just
off.
drift off for a while.
Yeah, and then I come back and then you're talking about grabbing people and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're saying you grab people,
Yeah.
and that would never let people grab anyone again,
Yeah.
and then therefore you wouldn't be able to do any sort of violent sexual crimes.
Well, no, it would be a lot harder to.
It'd be harder to.
Yeah.
You'd have to assault someone enough that you get convicted of assault, though. Like
Yeah.
just grabbing someone, you're not going to get convicted of assault for grabbing.
Yeah, but you might get like a caution. You can do. Any sort of physical contact, you can get a caution for assault, So I think that's a pretty good one. It's a very minor consequence to me. Or
Yeah.
maybe go shoot up a school. Either or.
Yeah.
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 Good thing to
What
say.
about you, Reuben? Which one would you choose to get rid of by doing?
We've gone over this, mate.
Yeah.
You're not listening.
That was the last 10 minutes, mate. You know when you were just fantasizing about your basement?
You what?
You were just
Yeah, that's the thing.
yeah.
I did the Pillar Man version of what you did.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Tuned out.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got nothing to add here. That I just fucking left the scene. Have we got any other lovely questions? Should we
Yeah,
just
we have,
crack
yeah.
on?
Oh, shall we? I don't know where we are in
Well,
the
the-
episode.
Well, let's do some videos.
Okay.
All right, let's do videos.
Right.
Is there anything we get people sending the worst videos on their phone, Reuben? Is there anything that you particularly don't like? Anything that makes you go, "Ugh," you know?
This podcast.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
There is a sick bucket down there if you need it.
I'm probably a little bit squeamish.
Cool.
What kind of stuff we talking
Well,
about?
we'll start with a gentle one, but like sometimes people have like specific things that set them off. Like Jamie Hutchinson we had on here, and mashed potato makes him feel sick.
Right.
Freddie has a weird thing about beans. Like for
Beans?
example, yeah, baked beans.
Wow.
Like so, Tom, can we go top row? Look, right, just stop somewhere. So that one, there you go. We'll watch this one. This one sent especially for Freddie.
Oh, no.
What is this?
Oh, I love beans.
Oh, someone. Oh,
Oh.
It's a woman pouring beans into a.
did they
That's
make
what
this
this is.
specifically for this podcast?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I think someone has paid for this specifically to be made, but I don't think for us.
Right.
Her face just looks like a British woman going to a wedding.
Yeah. To be honest, she looks like a Little Britain character.
Yeah.
That was horribly off-putting.
Yeah.
It's horrid, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you enjoy that, Freddie?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not nice. I don't like how it's in her hair.
Yeah. That's the problem, is it?
Yeah.
Just beans in her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, as opposed to what?
I don't know. I'm just trying to work out what's wrong with you.
No, I just don't like the fact that you can see them individually in her hair. It's gross.
See them individually. So if it was a big mass of beans, it's fine. Or if it was one giant bean.
If it was one giant bean, I'd feel better about it.
Giant bean.
Yeah. If she was saddled on one bean, you'd be all right with it.
I'd feel slightly better about it.
Right. It's the multiple small beans that do
Also,
it
as
to-
well, it's just general cleanup. It's like, look how much effort
They
that
put a
is.
lot of plastic
Yeah,
down.
that's-
They've been very thorough.
I've got a lot of tarp down.
Yeah, that'll be very
Can we
quick
watch
cleanup.
someone cutting someone's dick off or something? Like
Yeah, right.
something fun.
Let's see. Right, just hover over one so I can guide you. Go
Can
to
I
the
ask,
right.
What's it? Oh, so these are all the you've got.
Yeah.
You've got this is in a folder called Reuben.
Yeah, it's just for today.
Right.
These are the ones we got sent.
We
for
collated
today.
them and put them in
Yeah,
just
yeah,
for
yeah.
today.
Right. And what's the folder up from that dark room?
Yeah, that's what the dark room is. The area on our Discord where we post these videos so people can see them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to be a Patreon member to get onto that area because otherwise we'd get in trouble.
Very
So,
good plug. Well done.
Thank you, mate. Very
You're
smooth.
welcome.
Yeah, let's have a little look at this one. This was a nice, fun one. Here we go. Oh,
So this is like a nursing home. It's an old man, and the old man is getting sucked off by an old woman.
yes.
Oh, really?
Go on, lad.
Right.
I tell you what, their dressing gown looks lovely.
Does look comfortable, doesn't it?
Good on them.
Fair
Yeah.
play to him for standing up through this as well.
I know, yeah. His fucking knees must be going. Doesn't look that bad being in the home, does it?
Oh, that's really
Oh,
sweet. Patting her head down.
Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Makes me feel good about the future. He might get noshed off.
Wonder who's filming that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a nurse?
Oh, that was me. Yeah, I said that one in.
It might well be Pope Lonergan.
That might be as well when you're watching that. Like, if you're those old guys or that old girl or whatever, you look at this and you're going, this might be the last time I ever get sucked off. Or this might be the last time I ever have a dick in my mouth before I die.
I mean, hey, anyone could be your last one, so enjoy those dicks, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's pick another video. Nice and quick.
Yeah.
Let's get another
Let's
video.
watch this one. This was a nice little fun one.
Wait, what? What? Is that a woman blowing up a balloon with her vagina?
That is exactly what we were watching, Freddie.
Oh
yeah.
my! I love that sound.
You said that too enthusiastic.
No, I like that sound. I would. Yeah, I'd pay for that balloon.
I don't know.
Do you know why I say?
You've been inhaling it like a fucking nitrous balloon, innit?
Do you know why I say that I don't celebrate birthdays?
Yeah.
I think I've changed my mind.
It sounds like, you know, when you get a drill, you go,
Yeah. Keep it,
It
going.
does actually seem like the balloon's really getting any bigger.
Oh, it definitely has done a little bit. There you go. So just tying that one off. That's not all she can do. She's a multi-talent.
Oh, if she opens a bottle with it.
No.
Oh, she's putting a cigarette in her vag.
Yeah.
Okay.
不要配这个蜡烛，等一下
Oh,
别
if
人
she
我加
smokes
油
with her fanny.
这个东
Shut
西
up.
这个
Shut
两不
up.
是这个。
That's probably not that hard to do. It's just that no one would ever attempt it. Because...
Yeah, you just got to be bold enough.
Oh, good Christ.
Oh, an
she's-
ex.
Oh.
To be fair, an ex sent me a photo of a joint in her fanny once. That was great.
While you were exes, or
No, we were together at the time. Yeah, it wasn't like I've been thinking of you. It wasn't like one of those. Yeah. Although that would work on
This
me.
is the most
I mean,
obscene video.
You would think that
It's
if
like-
you were doing that on a regular basis, you'd trim them pubes back a bit more.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Well, you know, that's part of it for some people, isn't it?
It's a fire hazard.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
I want to see.
Oh.
I want to see her blow a ring.
I don't understand with the balloon thing.
Yeah,
She's like exhaling into the balloon.
yeah.
Where's
She must
the
pinch
intake
it off, intake,
And then
and then puff into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be hard. She's got some pressure behind it.
It's
though,
quite
to be able to
impressive.
inflate it. It is. It's incredible vaginal control.
Just wait till she's 60 and her vagina wheezes.
And then Quinn will be in.
She's gonna get,
So there's a nice fun one. This one, right now, the caption told me that they did survive, but they didn't offer any evidence.
Oh, okay. How
But,
bad
like-
is this? Because I might not want to watch this.
Like it's not like
It'll be
super
fine.
close up. But yeah, guy makes a bad mistake anyway.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so this is somebody who is what they're climbing
We
into.
don't put this on YouTube, no.
What are they climbing into?
Just they're just climbing over a fence. I don't know what into.
Climbing over a fence.
They've climbed
High
over the
fence.
wrong fence though.
Okay, they're having a little. Oh my God, it's a lion.
Oh.
2 lions, 3 lions,
That's
4
not a lion.
lions.
Are they just dogs?
I
a
think they're
team
really
of
big
lions.
dogs. All
Oh, they're
lions.
big
Boars.
dogs. No, they're big dogs.
Big
those.
dogs.
What?
There's a lot of them.
Wolves.
He's down for a while.
Nah, they're big dogs. Those.
Big
those
dogs.
look like Caucasian shepherds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the only sort of shepherds that you want still in the country, innit?
I don't think he did survive that.
I think he did. He's fine.
I think he seems all right.
Yeah, he's fine. Look at him. He's stood on the wall.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
He's all right.
He's
That's a
fine.
Monday
You're not going
night
to die
start.
from that.
This is the start of the video. That's why he stood on a wall.
Tom, it's fine. Shh. No, he's fine. I think he's severely injured.
Oh, yeah.
Severely
yeah,
injured.
Speaking as someone who comes from Australia, I've faced worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dingoes are fucking mental. They do look like nice dogs, but they're fucking
Yeah.
not. They're not. They're bad eggs, the dingoes. You got to watch out for them. I saw a couple of them.
Yeah.
I saw some dingoes, mate.
In
Yeah.
the zoo.
I had an incredibly Australian time.
That's impressive. Did you see them in the wild?
No, I saw like there was one like on a beach. Someone told me about. I didn't see
Uh-huh.
it, but you know, I think there's just Australian shout about dingoes in it.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
I saw them in a zoo. Yeah,
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Ruben, is it true that 98% of Australians are rapists?
That is true.
yeah,
See?
yeah. It is true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm one of the 2%.
yeah.
Oh,
They all
that's a
say
shame.
that.
They all do say
They all
that.
say that, yeah. And they're all lying. It's actually 100% Australian rapists. Yeah.
Mate, thank you so much for being on it, mate. It's
Oh,
been
mate,
a
thank you.
fucking pleasure. Like,
Oh,
have you got
great.
anything to plug? Your Edinburgh show, socials, all that sort of stuff.
Edinburgh, also Amsterdam. Don't know if you've got any Amsterdam listeners, but I'll be there on August
We went out.
30.
Nice. We went out to Amsterdam recently. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
we filmed a podcast on a boat, and it was a really bad idea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, crashed it 8 times.
Crashed at 8. You were driving the boat.
No.
No, someone even more retarded.
Wow,
It was
wow.
genuinely incredible.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. It's not. Have
Yeah.
you been to Amsterdam before?
Sorry?
Have you been to Amsterdam before?
Yes. I
Yeah,
have.
it's a
yeah,
great
once, yeah.
place.
Yeah, yeah,
Really,
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah,
Have you
we've
done
been-
Edinburgh before? Have you done the Fringe?
No, I haven't.
It's horrific.
Yeah, I've heard that as
I
well.
really enjoy it. Freddie is
Are
miserable.
you guys both doing it?
No, neither of us.
Christ,
Oh, we've
no.
got a podcast now. We don't need to do
Oh,
shit
I
like
see,
that,
I
mate. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going, but just as a fan.
I might
Yeah.
go up for a couple of days.
I'm
and
going
just
to go
sort
for a
of-
couple of days. There's a couple of like mates over. Like
I wanna go and
Amos
see,
Gill's over. I'm going to go hang out.
There's a
with
couple
him.
of things I want to go and see. I want to go and see Reuben Solo at the Mash House.
Yes.
At what time?
6:40 p.m.
See,
Good
that's
time.
a great time.
Good location.
That's a great time.
You've got a really good location in the mash.
Oh,
house.
you're
right
going
in
to
the
do well
middle.
there.
Yeah.
That's right,
That's
slap bang in the centre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes when you hear people, especially people who haven't been to the Fringe before, they've come over from a different country.
They're essentially in Glasgow.
Yeah,
And you're like,
yeah.
Oh no.
At midnight, I think I can make it work. It's like, you fucking idiot.
no.
But no, that's good. That's a good
Yeah.
place and a good time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Do they look me up first?
Yeah, see what you do.
Because I don't know if your audience is going to.
We got a lot. Like our audience loves comedy.
Yeah,
they're
okay.
comedy fans, and we have people like Phil Ellis is a really weird like alternative comic and stuff, and he's big like people.
His
will enjoy it.
his breakout shows in the Mash House.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but now they're genuinely fans of comedy.
Okay, great.
So they like it's a different
It's
style, but
interesting
it's
that they
fun.
listen to this podcast. Then.
Yeah.
Prick, man. We try so hard to plug your shit. You still have to be a dick.
This is
Don't
the
watch
thing-
his show, actually.
Yeah, fuck Reuben.
Yeah. Stay at home and watch a tape of Dimitri Martin. No, but honestly, it's they're generally speaking comedy fans. In
Yeah,
general.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
so-
so have a good time, mate.
Yeah.
We enjoy it. Like,
Thank you,
enjoy
Tim.
our rainy, miserable, shit, dirty country. Yeah.
Where are you
Nice,
tonight?
good
You're
fun.
in Manchester tonight. Are you?
Manchester tonight and tomorrow.
At Frog Bucket.
No.
Where are you?
Creatures.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
man. Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah.
Nice. Creatures
Little
is
tiny
lovely, isn't
basement
it?
club is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Little.
Sweet. Right. Well, anyway, that's the end of this.
That's the
Get on our
end.
Patreon. It's £3 a month, and we need money.
Uh,
my stand-up special really soon. I haven't got a date yet,
But
next
more
couple of weeks.
important than all of that is to make sure that your friends are not using misogynistic language at any point. And if they
Yes.
are, call them out on it because it is not okay
Wow, you've really
to
grown a lot,
talk in a
Freddie.
bad way.
Yeah, you big sexist puff. Go fuck yourself.